One of the things that we want our Wrangler class graduates to be able to do is break the horse throughout its body. That means that we will have, first of all, lateral flexion is very important. We want our horse to give to us. Even if they do so with drape in the reins, we don't want to have any resistance. When we squeeze with our legs, we want to be able to ask the face to come to us. And any maneuver that we do, we never want the horse reaching for the bit. We want the horse soft. Doesn't mean they won't do it sometimes, because this is something we continue to work with, getting our horses more and more broke. But there are several drills or exercises you can do to get a horse better at this. One of the things we're going to do is get the horse to give its nose and then walk in a circle. So my inside leg is just lightly against the horse, and I'm just trying to get her to bend her entire body as she follows this circle. Now, I want to be able to collect her a little bit. I want her face soft. I want her giving to the bit. So we go from this exercise where we put them in a counter bend. So we ask the nose to go to the outside and get the shoulder to step over. So I'm leading with my right hand, and she's kind of going into a turnaround, so I want to squeeze her up out of that. So I want her nose to the outside. I'm lifting this shoulder and getting her to step over. So we go from this exercise, every time she wants to go into a spin, I squeeze her forward. I'm using my left leg now, about where the cinch is, just to get her to move away. From this point, we will get her where she is soft one way and then the other way as she walks forward. So at no time do we want her to just take hold of that bridle. We want to do this with our hands pretty wide as we start. And we would naturally do this in both directions. So as we get them accustomed to going in a circle, I will put my leg on her and ask her to two-track, again with the nose being soft. So her eye is going in the direction of her hip. So again, we bend the eye to the hip or the hip to the eye, but we have them bent in the form of a C. From this, we will move our leg farther back and get them to do a turn on the forehand, try to interrupt that forward motion. Now I will ask her to back up with her head bent, moving her shoulder one way and her hips the other way. And I can change this direction and just try to keep her soft, backing quietly. I'm using my leg to move her hip in a circle, and I'm using my left rein to keep that shoulder moved over. So all of these exercises are meant to get our horse really broke and soft, where we can position them wherever we want.